.local, how are we feeling today? I said .local, how are we feeling today? All right, so we are all in this room today to see and decide on the winners from our Agentic Orchestration and Collaboration Hackathon that we had last Saturday in Shack 15. This hackathon had over 350 attendees, 800 applicants, and a record number of 109 submissions. Could we please give it up for that? Of these 109 submissions, we narrowed it down to only 6 finalists and 4 honorable mentions, of which you guys spoke, and we chose 3 finalists to be announced later. They will present on this stage. Now, to discuss more about why we are here, I would like to welcome Anaya from MongoDB. Please welcome her to the stage.
All right, hello everyone. Thank you so much, Adam, for such a warm welcome. I am super thrilled about this hackathon. Personally, I think it's one of the most unique hackathons that I've ever seen. And the prizes, which I'm going to be announcing soon, are some of the most unique as well. I know that if we weren't helping run it, we would probably be building in it. So I want to just start us off by saying, we're all here for the Agentic Orchestration and Collaboration Hackathon, and the real reason is why, right? We all have seen how quickly and rapidly agents are getting spread into every single industry. But the real problem comes down with how they can collaborate and work together. So that was the entire goal of this hackathon. And I just want to give a big shout out to Cerebral Valley for helping us achieve our goal. I think that the judging panel and everyone in this room is going to be incredibly thrilled with what we have to offer you. And with that, I would just like to say a huge thank you to our judges. If all 7 of you could please stand up and give a big wave. Yes. Yes, and so every single hackathon attendee on Saturday, they were actually building within 4 themes. So the first theme was all about prolonged coordination. The second theme was about multi-agent collaboration. The third was about adaptive retrieval. And the fourth was an incredibly special Coinbase track all about the X402 Agentic Payment and Negotiation Protocol. So every single one of those 350 attendees built within those bounds. So you are going to be seeing 3 of the top projects that came out of this, and it's going to be really fantastic. And with that, I would like to just say a really big thank you to our sponsors as well. We had NVIDIA, Fireworks AI, Coinbase Developer Platform, Vercel, Augment Code, Galileo, Voyage AI by MongoDB, and of course, Thesis. So with that, they all contributed very strongly to the prizes that our judges are going to help hand off to our first, second, and third place teams today. And we, from MongoDB, are going to be giving $30,000 in cash prizes. Let me hear it for that, $30K. It's going to be spread across the 3 top teams, but of course, there's going to be a higher weight towards the first team. And then NVIDIA has very kindly provided a GPU 5080 for us as well. Let's hear it for that one. And then thousands of dollars worth of credits from our sponsors. And then the Coinbase track is offering 2,000 USDC for their track winner. So with that, I'm going to hand it back over to Adam, and he's going to run through kind of what you're going to be seeing on stage in a little bit. But thank you.
All right. So when we bring the hackers on stage, we have already briefed them on this. They will have 3 minutes to present their projects. They will be presenting the live demo of the project that they built last Saturday. After these 3 minutes, we will then turn it over to the judges for questions. Any questions they might have, then we'll walk them off, and we have a total of 3 teams. When I bring up these teams, please show them a lot of love. It takes a lot of confidence to be up here and present their projects. Does that make sense, guys? All right. So with that, for our top 3 finalists, please have a drum roll. We have Moongate, SOGA, and Just Price. Please welcome Team Moongate to the stage.
Good afternoon, San Francisco. Welcome to MongoDB Local. We are Mongrate, and we are here to show you an incredible demo of, first we'll go into why we're doing this. Andres, Nelson, vibe coding apps have taken over the world by storm. Everyone's using apps like Lovable, Bolt, Replit, because not only do they make the code for you, but also deploy it. Unfortunately, apps like Lovable cannot generate AI embeddings, and it only uses super-based PostgreSQL. Boo. But we have a solution for that. This is where Mongrate comes into play.
Yeah, Mongrate is a multi-coding AI agent system that is capable to enhance and migrate any lovable project from Postgres to MongoDB. So how this works, we just need to put the name of the project and use the GitHub URL. After that, one of our coding AI agents, that is the planning agent, will create a migration plan. What is this migration plan? This migration plan is a plan of the migration that you want to do, and you as a software engineer, you review it as being running right now. After the migration plan is ready, we assign this migration plan to a builder agent that will build end-to-end and test to check if it's ready. We're doing end-to-end migration. That means that we're actually migrating all the data from database to database. We're updating the code-based references, and we're creating the schema on both sides.
But not only are we doing the migration, because users, they don't really care what database is on. What we do is more than migration. We migrate, we also upgrade. So here's a Stack Overflow clone that we cloned from Lovable. We actually made it all in Lovable. We can see our past prompts there. So we tried to search for I'm having off prompts. I cannot find it because the Lovable code likely used Postgres like some keyword, and nobody said I'm having off prompts exactly. So what we do is during the conversion process, when we convert the front end, back end, and also import the data, we also use Voyage AI to generate AI embeddings. So what this means is when our agents see a search or other criteria like this, where you can search for min score from dates, we do that full conversion, and we turn it into AI-powered search. So when I do I'm having off problems, this is live from MongoDB, by the way. Off. I'm having off problems, off failed because of semantic search. So we turn your historical Postgres normal query search into hybrid search. We keep all the power from your old search, but we also add AI vector search on top, turning it into a hybrid search. This gives users a reason to migrate, not just because they want to use a better database like MongoDB, but also because they upgrade so that their app is more secure and better functionality. Thank you. Mongrate!
Yeah, and at the end, you will receive a pull request on your repo so you can check the code what the coding AI agents actually made. And also the coolest thing is that you can connect directly to Cloud Code My subscription.
Please give it up for them one last time.
Thank you.
For our judges, do we have any questions?
Do we have a mic?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you. So is this like migration done with AI agent, like request? So like you use AI to do like Jericho for migration and testing as well?
Yeah, so we use AI completely. So our AI looks at the repo, finds the existing code, and also Lovable uses super-based client-side token. So that way we get both access to the code and also the existing data. And then our agents look at, OK, what makes sense to migrate? What doesn't make sense to migrate? If it's like a bunch of cascade joins and other dependencies, we'll say, hey, we probably shouldn't migrate this without further investigation. For simple stuff like the Stack Overflow search, it does that migration, pulls that data, and while it's pulling that data, it calls Voyage AI's embedding tool to also generate AI embedding, so that way the vector search can work. Sorry if I spoke really fast, but.
No, this is awesome. So there are a lot of steps in the workflow, right? So which step are the agents most likely to fail?
I would say because this is a hackathon project, the conversion step, data can be pretty complicated. Stack Overflow search is actually pretty simple, but for a full production app, like if Bank of America wants to use this, that conversion and data could miss some dependencies. So therefore, for our production version, when we do release this, we want to make sure that we also take more user input, so that way software engineers can see, oh, we found these search items. We want to upgrade this to add in semantic search. Do you want this or not? Both for the product standpoint and also from the software engineering standpoint of, hey, we're doing this migration. This is what the schema will look like, and this is what got migrated, and these are the hierarchy. Is this correct? So we want to add more user flow. So similar to what you hear a lot about AI is we're not trying to replace software engineers completely. We're trying to help engineers 10x, 100x. So instead of doing months of migration, we want to have a plan for you and make it easy for you to migrate.
All right, thank you so much for your question, Chip. We are out of time for this team, but thank you so much again. Everyone, please give a very warm round of applause for Mongrate.
Thank you. We're Team Mongrate. Please help us help you migrate to MongoDB. Thank you, Mongo.
Amazing.
All right. Thank you so much to them. Up next, we have Team SOGA. Please give them a warm welcome.
All right, yeah, we have 3 minutes on the clock, SOGA.
All right. Hello, everybody. We are SOGA, Smart Orchestration Glasses Agent. And to get us started, I'm going to pass it off to Isaiah, who's going to give us a quick demo.
All right, we're going to do a quick demo. This black box is what I currently see on my smart glasses. These tabs are just blank templates. Hey, agents, please implement the final demo plan we discussed. Spin up 7 sub-agents.
All right. Thanks, Isaiah. So while this runs in the background, we're going to talk a little bit about our project. So we've realized that over the last few years, AI has made us 10x engineers. So what if we could become 100x engineers?
End chat. Submit. End.
All right, now it's running. So what if we could become 1,000x engineers? So imagine you're walking in the park, in the sun, and your colleague is calling you because AWS is down. Now, you don't have your laptop with you, but you can spin up your background agent running your smart glasses and ask it to perform a full migration from AWS to GCP, and bang. Now, your background agent is running in the background, spinning up multiple background agents, and performing a full migration, running full testing, and deploying to the cloud. And bang. Now you can continue your walk in the sun as a 1,000x engineer. So let's see if the demo is working. How's it going, Isaiah?
All right, looks like some of the sub-agents are starting to create some websites. We'll slowly go through some of them. Thank you. OK, look at this, AGI house. Ooh. Fireworks AI. The late night show, Jim Scharf. What's going on here? Oh, now some of the agents are still working hard at it. Oh, this is pretty cool.
There you go. All right, so the task is completed. Is that it? Thanks.
All right, thank you so much. For our judges, do we have any questions?
What operating system are you using for the smart glasses? How does that work?
What operates for the smart glasses? We're using MentorOS. It's an open source operating system for smart glasses that can let you build one app for multiple different pairs of glasses, including these display glasses that we have and these camera glasses that he's running.
Awesome.
Do we have any other questions? We still have about 2 minutes for questions. All right, well, thank you so much. Everyone, please give it up for SOGA.
All right. Thank you so much, SOGA. Now, last but not least, please make some noise for Team Just Price. Please make some noise. Hey, guys.
right, Just Price, when those 3 minutes flash on that timer, you are ready to start.
Waiting for the demo.
And we're just quickly waiting for their demo to start, and then we'll be there.
We're using a lot of different laptops here. You already know how it is with live demos, if you've ever done one.
Yeah.
Good. Solid. All right, best of luck.
Hello, everyone. My name is Oscar. This is JavaCure, and we're excited to show you Just Price, a pricing, transparency, and comparison shopping app for healthcare. So the average US household spends $7,000 a year on healthcare. Expensive is one thing, but what we're even more frustrated by is that we have no idea how much things will cost us until the bill comes due. There is some good news, though. Recent regulation now require that health plans publicly disclose negotiated pricing and cost-sharing information. We build on top of this data with Agentic AI to make navigating healthcare more transparent and less stressful. Let's see how it works. So let's say I need an MRI scan. I just go on the site, and I type it in plain English, and semantic search powered by Voyage AI finds the procedure I'm looking for. Instantly, I can see estimated costs from nearby cost providers, care providers, and that's all pulled from our MongoDB atlas. Now, look at this crazy disparity. $4,000 in one place, and almost $9,000 in the same zip code. And that's for the same MRI scan. You just saved $5,000 from knowing where to go after a few clicks. Okay, but published prices are just an estimate, right? I want a confirmed quote. Our assistant can draft an email, or even more cool, it can also make calls to 12 hospitals on your behalf. This all happens in the background, so you can go about your life. No more hold music. Assistant has fast inferencing, thanks to Fireworks AI. And here's what a successful call looks like behind the scenes. And if you find us afterwards, we can actually hook it up so that the AI calls you, and you can see what the voice agent does. And when it hangs up, Assistant saves the confirmed quote, availability, and full transcript to our database. So choosing where to go is only half the battle. Then the dreaded bill comes due. Here's an example bill. $1,000, and maybe you can zoom in on it. $1,000 and $1,700 for a ear and throat exam. Is that fair? I don't know. I have no clue. Let's ask our Bill Buster agent. It extracts every line item and looks for red flags like duplicated charges, upcoding, inflated prices, and more. I can chat with Bill Buster to understand each issue in more detail. Or, if I trust it enough, I can just accept all changes and in one click generate a dispute letter that's ready to send to a billing department that's going to love you. We have a simple revenue model. We make money only when you save money. Every bill we fight teaches us which tactics work, where there's room to negotiate, and what fair prices actually are. So we get smarter with every new user.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Just Price. Everyone give it up for them.
All right.
Perfect.
For our judges, do we have any questions?
How do you manage when a provider changes their price or an insurance company changes their policy on coverage?
Yeah, so for a little bit of behind the scenes, what we did was we just basically, you saw the Sutter Health website. We just scraped that with web crawling agents. So we could run that on an ongoing basis if we had the funding to do so. But so far for the Hackathon project, we consider that out of scope. So the data is static. But if we were to extend this project, we want to do that scraping multiple times or use one of the API providers out there and pay for that. And also, we can get data from user reports as well. So that's really when the data flywheel comes in.
Amazing. Thank you, Anushka, for your question. We have time for one more from the judges.
I think I realized the demo. I think the feature of like analyzing the bill and like seeing like where it's being overcharged is really cool. So far, like I'm curious. This is like, have you tested it with your real bills, and have you found anything that's actually like you can use to like this build?
Yeah, there's unfortunately no like public repository of real medical bills. That was pretty hard to come by. So what we did to just as a proof of concept was we told Claude to generate some medical bills, like kind of within distribution of what the model knows. And then we've tested it on this, and it was able to point out like different red flags. Things like upcoding, which is like they basically charge you for the wrong thing, duplicate charges, and other mistakes like that. It was able to catch. And so we also hook it up to a knowledge base, which is essentially a series of websites that teach people how to do this. So it's actually a whole community of people fighting medical bills that we plug into.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Everyone,
Thank you so much.
Give a round of applause for Just Price.
All right. Now, those are our finalists. Now, please give another warm round of applause for all of the finalists that presented on stage, built all of these projects in a day. And me personally, I thought those projects were pretty awesome. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, that was incredible. And keep in mind, these are top 3 from a record-breaking 109 submissions from this past Saturday. So it's incredible, truly. Everyone give another round of applause.
All right. Now the judges will then go and deliberate on the top 3 for all of the prizes that she mentioned earlier.
Yes, and while they do that, we are going to be playing a fun recap video from the hackathon that took place on January 10th at the very iconic Shack 15 in San Francisco's Ferry Building. So I hope that you enjoy watching it while the judges go and chat. And then you'll be finding out who's going to be winning that beautiful pot of money and the NVIDIA GPU.
Peace.
Welcome to the Agentic Orchestration and Collaboration Hackathon hosted by MongoDB and Cerebral Valley over here in the iconic Shack 15 in San Francisco at the Ferry Building. Let's go.
Yeah, the goal today was to make a bunch of agents work together, called Agentic Orchestration.
I built like an AI campaign manager marketer.
I built a parking agent.
So I worked on a AI that runs an online store.
It's been one of the best hackathons ever.
We just submitted. We have the judging session coming up.
Going to hang out, wait for my name to get called, go in there, kill it, and that's it.
All right. Now for the moment that you've all been waiting for the top 6 finalists, can I please get a drum roll, please? Watch and Learn, Mongrate, EvacuTrace, SOGA, Just Price, and Polaris.
Our system allows the computer use agents to learn from demonstrations.
We got one coding AI agent that is focusing on the planning, and the other coding AI agent is focusing on building the migration.
So EvacuTrace is a system that helps firefighters and other first responders.
So we built an app for smart glasses that lets us interface with clock code all the time.
At its core, it's a price transparency engine. So think about what Glassdoor did to compensation, Zillow did to real estate. We are doing to medical care.
We then use like learning modules to create different keys to enable our scanning to work.
All right, guys, how are you feeling? Just did a great night of hacking. We have had a record total of 109 submissions. Can we please give it up for that? 109 submissions.
This was a lot of fun. It's something you don't want to miss, and something you definitely want to be a part of.
All right. So that was a recap of our hackathon. Now the judges are still deliberating. It was a really tough decision because those were some awesome projects. Do you guys agree? Yeah. Me too. So I'm up here doing a little bit of stand-up comedy. No, I'm kidding. That's a huge risk. We'll never do that. Who here touches code daily? Raise your hand. All right. Who here has ever touched code? Who here only does code review? No one wants to admit it? All right. Let's see. Who here has used a vibe coding tool but wanted to hide it on their last PR? Some people? I'll raise my hand for that. Let's see. What else can I think about here? Well, we have quite a few developers. Who here is in a sales role? Nice. We got some people in the audience. And who here is a founder, a startup founder? Nice. And keep your hands up if you're a startup founder. Take down your hand if you have pitched your startup today. We need you to pitch your startup eventually, man. After this. These are our prizes. There's a lot at stake. The judges in the back are deliberating, and Naya is going to come up and bring me the final things. We also have trophies for them. Isn't that insane? Trophies at a hackathon? Have you ever seen that? Me neither. I run a lot of hackathons. We're solid? Solid. All right. The judges are coming back. Let's make some noise. Let's get some energy in this room. Let's see. Getting the final 3 winners. All right. I have the winners over here. And for every winner, before we announce, I need an insane drum roll from this room. In 3rd place, can I get a drum roll, please? We have Team SOGA. They're going to come up all at the end later. They're super excited, though, as you can see. Yeah. All right. Congratulations, guys. In 2nd place, can I please get a drum roll, please? We have Team Mongrate. Please welcome them to the stage. Don't be shy. Come up, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. And in 1st place for the grand $15,000 cash prize, 50, 80, and thousands of dollars of credits, can I get a drum roll, please? We have Team Just Prize. Please welcome them to the stage. Congratulations. All right. So if we can just bring them their trophies.
Yes, we have very, very special Hackathon champion trophies for both of you. Congratulations.
And can we just, you guys do a bow, and can everyone just please give it up for all of our finalists? Let's go. All right. Well, it's incredible what we've been able to do today, and the work that these guys put in over the past over 8 hours to create an insane project. I am very, very excited to see what they go on to do in the coming months. And I'll turn it over to Anaya to close it out.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you one more time to all of our sponsors, all of our judges. We wouldn't be here without you. And thank you, of course, to all the fantastic projects that y'all created. This has been one of the most unique hackathons I've been in. I'm sure it's the same for everyone in this crowd. So thank you one more time, and everyone give it up for our winners.